Ah, gosh, dang, 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 ding, dang, ding, dang. Hi, y'all. Good morning, y'all. It is your old buddy, Gravy 314. I don't know what to do with this. Just thinking. Oh, we need to turn that off before we get copyright struck by Sony. Dang you, Sony! Leave me alone. I think China's going to copyright strike me next for having a Chinese crested. Yeah, they'll do that. I heard a rumor or a theory that said that we're going to have two internets soon. One's going to be run by China and one's going to be run by the rest of the world. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. We slept hard last night. It rained, though, so we woke up in the middle of the night. It was just like thundering and lightning and raining. Mm-hmm. We went for a walk. We had some soup. We have so much soup. I mean, the fridge is just filled with potato ham soup. That's where you put it. I was looking for one of the containers, and he put it way over by the fireplace. The fireplace that isn't set up to do anything, but it's still there. It's still a fireplace. So yesterday, what did we do yesterday? What do you mean it wasn't we? He's mad because I didn't take him. So I got a new vent cover for the dryer and then put that in. I had to dig all around it. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to check it out because it rained and I had to dig a hole around it because I don't know if my house is like falling into the ground or what, but that vent is like underground. So I had to dig this whole thing out. I may have to put something in there, like a piece of metal, like a dome metal piece like this to keep out. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe get a bag of rocks or something. Put a bag of rocks, put some rocks down, and then that little container thing. I might need to ask Home Depot or Lowe's for help. So we got that. Then we went to the comic book store, bought 3 comics plus my favorite book ever. I'll be right back. Which one fell? Oh. If I could only buy one book, it'd be this book. I love this book. This is my favorite book. It is, what is it, $3.99? I think it's $3.99. And you just get to hear about every single book coming up. Like Spider King's coming out? What? I never even heard of Spider King. Plus, if you're like me, I can't have toys. In fact, I'll tell you later. Boom, toys. Now, I don't know what it means by as seen on TV. Does that mean that they sell it also on TV? Because that's what that means, right? As seen on TV means it is also sold on TV. But I think they're using it as this is a show that's on TV, which is weird because I should know. 1, isn't everything on TV? And 2, shouldn't I already know that if I'm buying it? Well, yeah, I just love this book. I could just read this thing for forever. Comes out once a month. And some comic book stores have it so that if you buy a certain amount of comic books, they'll give it to you for free. Mine doesn't, I don't think. I just love this. And come on, we know who's buying these, okay? We know who's buying these toys, right? We understand that you're not right in the head if you have these toys. But we don't hate you for it. You can be a weirdo and be here. Again, you got to flip it in order to see the other side. But let's see. As soon as I got this, I jumped here. to the Alternate Comics. It came out on Wednesday, number 4. I'm going to get that. I got 2, so I need to find 3 somewhere. Oh, my comic book store can't find, or at least they won't even tell me. I hate what if I ask you to do something and you don't do it. Tell me, but don't not tell me. Midnight Mystery 2 is coming out. I heard that's good, but I can't get number 1. What else is coming out? Scrimshaw, Volume 2, number 1, and that's it. Looks like those 2. But that's the first one I jump to. I always jump to Alterna first. What happened? Was I too verbose? Too emotional? Did I emote too large? He's just trying to go to sleep. He's like, I have an interview today on Skype at 10, but she told me she was going to email me some forms to fill out, and she was going to give me her Skype information so that I had her Skype information for the interview at 10. It's a good thing I said 10 because she said, do you want to do it at 9 or at 10? I said, yeah, let's do it at 10 because that'll give us a little bit extra time. I got a lot more retweets yesterday for my comment. Apparently, Stephen King is coming up against Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh has done some things in his past, like he went to a party and got drunk and hit on women. The bastard. and so Stephen King's like, listen, people can change, but their moral attitude never changes. And so DNC, your boy Zach said, weren't you like on coke for like 2 decades? And I said, weren't you so coked out on maximum overdrive? You caused an injury that caused a guy his eye. Because when I heard that story a long time ago, I heard that he was so coked out on maximum overdrive that there was a what's that called? A stunt. There was a stunt, and he just said, "Go for it," and it caused an accident. And this one of the guys filming it, like, lost an eye. Like, when I read that, I'm like, listen, this isn't like, I don't know, The Stand or Creep Show or Cat's Eyes. This is Maximum Overdrive. No one liked Maximum Overdrive. Okay, Maximum Overdrive was like, oh wow, you got a truck that has the Green Goblin on it. That's pretty cool. But you didn't invent Green Goblin, so I don't know what's going on here. It was not a good movie. That's my point. The guy lost an eye for not a good movie. You are so cooked out of your head. My point is, if someone asks for forgiveness, you either give them forgiveness or you don't. But don't go around saying, oh no, you should never give them forgiveness. When we all have bad shit in our closets. We all have bad shit in our closet. So I did a little tweet about that, and everyone's like retweeting it. I'm like, but no, I didn't. And my point isn't that that Stephen King's a bad guy. My point is, we are all flawed. We all make mistakes. No one is perfect. Even Jesus. Listen, okay, I get a spoiler for you. Jesus was not a good guy. Guess what? When he was a kid, he was an okay dude. When he was in his 30s, he was an okay dude, and then he died. But what happened in his like teens and 20s? He wasn't a good dude. Okay, he was a jerk off. I'm just telling you that. He was a total jerk off. That's why they don't tell about you in the Bible what he was doing. He was just being mean to people. He was just being mean. Now, was it because he found out his future and he didn't like it and he was pissed off? Maybe. Doesn't matter to me. He's still a jerk off. Just looking at my stuff. So I need to take a shower soon. I asked about dressing up. She said, don't dress up too much. So I might just put on a dress shirt and a tie and have it be at that. Wear shorts still. And then I plan on doing it in here in the kitchen, facing this way. I have a little plaque that says "Dream" on it, and that'll be that. Last night, so after that, we went to the gaming shop, and I dropped off 3 dueling discs, and I forget the guy's name. I need to figure out the guy's name, but he was looking at the conversation I had with the other guy. And I said, listen, we didn't say anything. I said, I just want to drop him off. And he said, well, he says, yeah, but I mean, just, and I said, listen, me and the other guy said, listen, if you want to give me something, just give me some dice and I'll be happy. He goes, I do remember that. Now that you said that, I do remember him talking about dice. And he said, why don't you just go pick, and he showed me a box, and they all had, they're all separated, and I'm looking. And I saw these purple dice. I said, they're pretty cool, purple dice. And then I saw these purple dice with like brown lettering. I said, oh, and I said, this is what I want. He says, okay, cool. They were like $10. Dice are not cheap. So 3 discs. Now they may be worth, nothing. They may be worth 10, 20, 30. If he sells them for $100 and gets $100 for each, I'd be so happy for him. Yu-Gi-Oh! Do. Just trying to. But I mean, there used to be like a whole bunch of people. There used to be a whole bunch of people on those Wednesday night. There was only a couple of us. They were playing chess, but I think they were playing weird chess. Not like Star Trek chess, but chess with like the pieces had like magical powers or something. I'm going to teleport over here. I'm like, huh? What? I'm like, what? What's going on here? I want to say his name is Jeremy, but I don't think it's Jeremy. Sorry. So I don't know. I'm planning on going next week. Yeah. Oh wait, I didn't finish. So we exchanged it. We made this deal, and he made me sign some stuff, and that was cool. And I signed it and got my dice. And he says, you into a D&D? I think he forgot who I was. And I go, yeah. And he says, well, where do you live? And I told him where I live. He goes, oh, you can come by if you want. So I said, all right, I might come by. So it started to rain a little bit, but I went anyway. People sad. People sad. Sad, people sad. But I decided to go, and I was waiting and waiting. I said, yeah, you said you had a game? And he goes, yeah, he's going to be DMing it. There ended up being 5 of us in it. That's a pretty good size. You don't want to go too small. You don't want to go too large. And so we did that. We played the game. It was the what's it called? The one that they're playing now, the one with the Giants. What I might do next week is bring a game, and then if no one wants to play, I'll just hop in someone's game. But I really don't like this. I don't like because now owns everything, right? I want to say White House. Wizards of the Coast. Wizards of the Coast owns everything now. Wizards of the Coast owns everything now, and they're just shoving everything into the ground. I hate that. So I might bring like maybe a vampire module, a Call of Cthulhu module, a Paranoia module, and do they still call them modules? Was that it? Beep, 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 beep. Sorry. Call of Cthulhu. think that's it. Yeah. And I think I put my books upstairs. Ugh. I think I put my books upstairs. I'm very upset about that. Oh, I don't know if I can show you this. Look at that. I had Changeling. Oh, I loved it so much. Not that one says 20th anniversary. Mine did not say that. Let me see. Just hold on a second. Okay, you just stay there. I just want to try something. Let's go to eBay. I'm looking up role-playing games. Sorry, the battery's dying. We just got demonetized. Cyberpunk, $30. Looking for used. Oh, I was thinking about trying to do a Warhammer role-playing game. They play Warhammer, the regular game, but you get the feel of it, that the hopelessness. Paranoia, $4. What? Whoa. All right, I'm just looking. And let's see if there's anything else. I don't see any, what you call it? White Wolf. Whoa. Changeling is $25. Changeling player guide, $10. Mage the Ascension, $15. Ghouls. I think ghouls were they were vampires would turn a person, but they wouldn't fully turn them into a vampire. They would turn them into a ghoul. That's $25. The Book of Madness for Mage is $10. Vampire the Masquerade, $25. I used to have Ars Magica, but I never played it. If I can find that. So I might just say, listen, I'm just have like one. So I have those ideas. Vampire, Cthulhu, Paranoia. Is there another one I'm thinking of? If there's another one I can think of, then and I'll just do one of them, and then the next week I'll have another one, and then just to have them, and I'll just put them in like a binder or something. I was seeing where they sell these like binders with clips in it, so you could just like clip it in instead of trying to put holes in it. But yeah, so we played. Then the guy says, because my dice are all old and beat up, except for that new set I got. He goes, listen, if you want dice, go to wish.com. This is not sponsored. Go to wish.com, and he says, look, all these were like, he says, just a couple bucks at wish.com. Well, that's pretty cool. So I went last night to wish.com. I picked up some RJ45 connectors. I bought 150 connectors for $475 plus shipping and handling. I bought the dice. They were 5 sets of 7 dice, and they were plus 5 bags. They were a little bit more. I think they were like $13 or something. It ended up being like $22 altogether. But I get a whole bunch of dice. I got bags, which I think are going to help me keep the dice better because my dice were in a metal box, so they were just banging all around. But if I can keep them in the bags, that would be good. We'd be good, right? He's just looking at me. So got that last night. I'm not sure about this Francis Marion job at all, because we're going back and forth and back and forth. I'm like, listen, you have my Francis Marion transcript. You have my resume. Is there anything on there that you want, or do I not have the job? Because it just seems like you're just finding excuses to not say no. It's like you want to say no, but for some reason you can't. I mean, they won't even give me their name. It's HR assistant. So I'm like, hello, HR assistant. Do I have a chance to get it? Because I'm just spending money and spending money and spending money. If I'm not getting this job, I'm spending time, I'm spending money, I'm spending time, I'm spending money. If I don't have the job, please let me go. Please just tell me and I'll move on. I have other things. I have an interview today. I'm still waiting on to hear anything from Wally World. I just need to know. Yes or no? Well, I know I've been complaining a lot, but that's what life is. It's complaining. It's complaining, but it's not. Because I saw this one video where an SJW just like rips into Wil Wheaton. I told you that before. And I'm still amazed about that, how jealous SJWs are. I see someone succeed and I'm like, how can I do that? How can I? And a lot of people just tell you, listen, if you want to be a writer, you got to write a lot, and it sucks. One guy was saying that what he does is he edits in the morning because his mind's fresh and new, and he just is able to just go through his previous work and just rip it apart and put it back together. He says, but in the afternoon, his mind gets a little fuzzy, and that's when he starts writing new stuff. But the main thing people say is you got to treat it like a job. You can't just sit around and do nothing. Although I've been watching Seinfeld, and they're doing the part where they're writing the series Seinfeld, and it's just so funny because they just sleep all the time. It's pretty cool. They just sleep and sleep and sleep. Well, I guess that's it for us. Remember, this is my favorite book. If I had only one book to get, or one book to advise, get this one. It says, I took them out, but it comes with the Marvel preview, the Marvel preview and the DC preview. It was funny because I kind of know when these come out. I guess at the end of the month. I think it's the last Wednesday of the month or something. And so I go up to the guy and say, "Oh, I want these. I didn't find anything good I liked." I said, "And before we catch up, I want the new preview guide." And the kid goes, "Do we have the new preview guide?" To old Jay. "Oh, Jay." And Jay goes, "Yeah, it's right behind you." He turns around, pulls it out, gives it to me. The weird thing is, I got this weird thing on it. I don't know if you can see. What happened was, I guess it folded. It folded and they cut it. So if you go like this, it's fine. But if you unfold it, it pops out. So I guess I should keep it folded. But that's just odd. Again, though, it's only, is it $3.99 or $4.99? I forget. The place itself, the comic book store itself, is old school. They do everything by a calculator. I mean, who needs to buy these books? I mean, it's just, come on. Who needs? It tells you a little bit about it, and every month you just get to see, hey, what's coming out new. Let's see. Is it Boom? Where is Boom? I'll show you Boom first, and then we got to go. Oh, and then on Saturday they're doing a a chicken bog. It's Batman Day, and I'm like, and they're selling a raffle for raffle. They're selling a raffle for some some Batman and Joker toy. I'm like, what am I gonna do if I win that? What? There it is. Firefly number 2. I've ordered number 1. So hopefully it's on my pull. So I'll check with that and say, hey, make sure that's on my pull. Yeah, Boom's pretty good, I think. I think Boom's pretty good. There was one I saw, but it's number 2, and I was so mad. GoBots. GoBots! I mean, come on. Yeah, you can have your little Transformers. Ooh, Transformers more than meets the eye, blah, blah, blah. But they were like $10 or $15 or $20 for a stupid Transformer, while a GoBot was like $3 or $4. And they couldn't quite, but they would almost fit into my other Matchbox toys. So yeah, hello. Of course I'm gonna like GoBots. Stupid. Sorry, looking at again. Look, as seen on TV. It doesn't mean that these are being sold on TV, as you would think, because as seen on TV usually means this product is sold on TV. Now this means that these are just TV shows. And I'm like, what? That's confusing. I want to sue them just because you're making confusion. I know Bob's Burger is on TV. Why are you telling me this? Dang, I know that the GoBots is previous to this. Ugh. I could just read this forever. This is my second one. I could read the first one. I could read the second one. Because it's just... Spider King, Spider King. Nobody is Spider King but Spider King. Spider King, Spider King, Spider King, Spider King. I mean, they got Rick and Morty everything. Look, Bumblebee. Is it? Oh, okay, Bumblebee. Whatever, Bumblebee. I don't even know if GoBots had a song. GoBots, 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 GoBots. All my friends had Transformers. I'm like, oh, I hate you, friends. I had GoBots. That's number 2. So I don't know what to do. This is due, I think, on the 18th. Let me just make sure. Because they even give you an order guide. This is the short order form. My theory is back in the day, they would let you, back in the day, this was for the owners, and then the owners goes say, hey, can we have more? Because our customers like these. Let's see. Code expires. I don't like digital stuff. Although all my are digital. All my RPG games are digital. Yeah, it's due on October 18th. Hopefully we'll still be around then. We'll see. So again, love this book. Even if you don't like comics, I mean, just $4. Just $4, and you can find out all the new toys that are coming out. I mean, come on. Look at this. All these toys are coming out. Trying to see if I can find the... there's Spike. Come on, Spike with a cigarette. Oh, yeah. The cigarette's in his mouth. Cigarette's in his mouth. Now I don't even need to buy the toys. I can just look at them. Don't got to dust them. Don't got to do anything. I can just watch them. Let's see if I can find anything cool. Ultraman, 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 Ultraman. I never understood Ultraman. My friend did more than I did. But what? I don't even know what that is. I don't know what this is. diorama mansions. I don't know. But guess what? If I want to learn more, I can read this. And if I want to learn even more, I can go online. Now I know what to look for. It's just, I don't know. This stupid, I mean, look at this. Come on. Look at that. These are phone holders. So you put your phone on there. Why? Because nothing makes the women love you more than that. Okay. Women go, what? That is awesome. I don't know. I have a flip phone, okay? It holds itself up. They also have a lot of blank books. This for the, let's see, handbook for the recently departed. That's a blank book. You know, it's like a journal. Willy Wonka chocolate bar. That's a journal. Blank journal. You know, I mean, it's cool. You just got all this stuff. You don't need to buy those big humongous toys. You can buy little tiny toys. Risk, what you call it? Risk. That's Rick and Morty Risk. Again, I'm not endorsing any of these. I'm endorsing the book, although this book is not sponsored. Although I've heard it could be sponsored if you buy, see, certain comic book places give it to you for free. Mine doesn't. But I guess that's it. I don't know. The book makes me happy. I can just look at it and just think and go, whoa, that is so cool. Makes me forget about all the issues I got. Well, that's it for us. Right? Did you see him come back? That's it for us. We are out of here. We're going to play a little, well, we need to take a shower, and then we're going to play some games, and then we're going to hopefully get an email soon telling us when to meet. And I'm thinking about just wearing one of my long sleeve shirts and a tie. This is all he does all day. But you can do this. That's why he gets the big bucks. You can do this. So we gave him a bath yesterday. He hated every second of it. It was so funny. I'm just like thinking, who am I going to tell this to? That I gave him a bath in the garden tub. But the garden tub was filled with dead ants and the ant spray. It was just a mess, and I had to clean it out. So I said, well, you know, so I went, rinsed it out, and I said, well, while we're here, okay, so he doesn't like it that much. All right. So rinsed it out and then filled it with water. And then he went in, and it was so bad because during the middle of it, I had him all soaped up, and I get a phone call for the job interview, and he's just sitting there with his head on the edge of the garden tub, wet. So I finished the phone call, and then we finished him up, and like he's got the whole garden tub to himself. But the water was really hot yesterday. Well, not really hot, not like burning hot, but it was like nice. The bathtub was a nice temperature for him. I was on the outside. That's it for us. Peace and love. Hopefully you get what you want. If you don't get what you want, get what you need. Pew, 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 pew. And hopefully you don't get copyright struck from Sony, those punks. Sony, why? Sony, why? Peace and love. We are out of here. Bye-bye.